Recording, fabulous. Okay, so welcome everyone to the free 21-day Goddess Chakra Dance Challenge. I'm so delighted that you are all here with me. It's such an honor to have you here. And this is an opportunity for you to start your year in a very different way. Okay, this is not just a dance. This is a journey. This is a journey through your chakra system. The chakra system, for anyone who doesn't know, is behind me. It's the whole energy center of your body. It's everything. And I have also placed the Goddess Archetypes into this chakra system in order for you to heal in the best way possible. And the Goddess Chakra Dance is a way for you to rewire, rejuvenate, and recalibrate your body and mind. It's a way of you getting out of the monkey mind, a way of you stopping going on that hamster wheel in the mind that tells you the same old shit every day. Okay, it's about you dropping away from that, really feeling into your body. Okay, this is a really personal journey. So you can keep your cameras off if you like. You can keep them on if you like to. There is one point when we work on the solar plexus where I'm going to ask you if you want to turn your cameras on and move and dance with everyone, or you can just keep your eyes closed, which stops distraction and makes you work internally for the rest of the process. But it's your choice. Sometimes some of the ladies here even do it blindfolded, who've been coming for a long time, because they really want to get that experience of what it feels like in the body. I want you to make sure that you listen really intensely to your body and really move into your body, moving the breath into the body wherever you really need to move it in. If you have any tissues, I would advise you to get some tissues possibly, because it is early morning and you may clear out. Just to say, I've had that horrible cough this and flu this Christmas. So if I suddenly have a little bit of a coughing fit, I apologize, but I have been struggling with that recently. So if any of you have got the cards, fabulous. If you haven't, then these are the Goddess Chakra cards that I have created for the Goddess Chakra Dance, and also it's part of my everyday healing that I do on my program, the transformational program, or your Reiki Healing. Don't worry if you don't have them. It's not imperative that you have them, but you can also purchase them from me after the today's practice, if you like. They're £13, but all the archetypes are here, and every day we will go through. We will always do the same system every day. It's the same movement. It's the same journey every day with a different playlist and a different focus, a different archetypal focus. Okay. It doesn't matter if you don't have the cards, but the cards really do help you to focus. So today we have the mother. Okay, so today we have the mother. So the mother is the root chakra. Okay, so the oil I would suggest for today, if you have it, don't worry if you don't, is patchouli. So you can put it in your diffuser. And you can also, if you're not allergic, you know yourself, you can place a little patchouli on your body as well. And also we're going to rub it into our hands and just take some deep breaths. Okay, so we're just rubbing. So any essential oil will do, just your favorite essential oil, just to help you to drop out of your head and into your body. It's another way of dropping out, dropping out of that monkey mind. You breathe it in, really deep, breathe it in. We're breathing into our diaphragm. Don't be embarrassed or shy to push out your diaphragm, and just breathe it out. So I'm just going to take a couple of minutes today, just on the first day, just to explain the cards. Also, after you finish the practice, you can use any diary, but I have the Goddess 2023 diary by Celia Arndt, where you can just write down your gratitude each day. There's a small space to write down your gratitude or anything that comes up for you during the challenge, during the process each day. So I have those as well. So let's just go quickly through the cards. I won't go in depth, but I'll just tell you briefly where I place the archetypes. So the mother is your root chakra. This is your foundations, your security, your safety, and releasing fear. Okay, and the oil for that is patchouli. Then we have the sacral chakra, which is the orange area, which is your womb space, which is your water element. Okay, this is your womb space, your water element. This is where I place the temptress and the creatrix. This is our sexual sovereignty driving our creativity. Okay, and the oil for that would be geranium. And then we have the warrior. That's our solar plexus. This is where we find the warrior, the fire within us, okay, that burns up all the fear and shame as well that comes out of the sacral chakra, gets burned up in the warrior, in the fire, in the solar plexus, which is the yellow area in our bodies. I will be explaining as we go along, and ylang ylang is the oil I recommend for this. And then we move into the heart space, into the inner child and the maiden. Okay, this is where we tap. We use a bit of tapping here, tapping into the inner child. You are enough, you are worthy, you are loved. Okay, and the oil here would be bergamot. Bergamot. I'm just going to let somebody else in quickly. Okay, if you can make sure you're all muted when I let you in, that would be great. And then we move to the medicine woman. Move to the medicine woman, which is in the throat chakra. Okay, this is us speaking our truth, saying out into the ethereal. This is where all the shame and fear and everything that we want to get rid of starts to come into the spirit areas of the body, where we start to release. So I would suggest eucalyptus. So for the 7 days this week, you will go through each archetype with the 7 oils. And so if you purchase them this week, you'll have them all for the next 3 weeks, 2 more weeks, yes. And the third eye is the wise woman. So this is where we get into our intuition. This is where we want to hear in the meditation. We just to say we mantra here in the throat chakra at the medicine woman. And then when we move to the wise woman, we have, and if you can mute yourselves, that would be great, because I can hear some rustling around. That would be fabulous. So yes, so moving into the wise woman, this is our intuition and our focus. Listening through the monkey mind, listening through the to-do list and hearing the whispers that come through is really important. And this is what we focus on, the wise woman. And then the high priestess is the crown chakra. This is our connection to self, our community, our family, and others. Okay, and the oil I suggest here is lavender. But we can go, you can contact me and we can go through this, or I can send you whatever you need. So let us begin. I really need to find out who's got their, let's go on to gallery view. You can just all mute yourselves. Can the person who's just come on with a web address, can you please change your name so we know who you are? That would be amazing. Thank you. I've just muted everyone. So yes, please use the reactions button. Feel free to use the chat to each other. I can't see it or hear it, right? So just remember that. So just use the reactions. So we're going to begin our journey. So grab yourself a bolster or cushion and get yourself nicely seated on your bolster. Put the oils to one side. And let us begin our journey. Okay, after this, I'm going to have to stop admitting people. So make sure you are muted. Thank you very much. So the first thing we need to do, I think if you've got those oils still in your hand, maybe we'll do that one more time just to bring us back down into the space. Let's take those breaths. So I'm definitely recording. Yes, I think I'm definitely recording. Yeah, fabulous. So just rub those hands together, breathing in to your diaphragm. Now this is Ujjayi breathing. So we're breathing in to our diaphragm and breathing back down through our body. with our mouth closed, okay? So actually, with the oils, you can breathe out your mouth. With the oils, you can breathe out your mouth. So we will breathe the ujjayi in a moment. Little bit confused for the first day. Apologies. When we're not doing ujjayi and breathing back down through our bodies, through all of our chakras, then we're breathing out through our mouth and feeling the energy in our palms. So throughout this process, we will breathe and stop the music in between just to feel into our bodies. So let us begin. As I said, I can't actually see any, I'm going to put it on gallery, I think, and then I can see you all. Right, are we ready? I'm not used to having so many of you with me. It's so amazing. Well done. Apologies. Okay, so I presume you can all see me. So now I can all see you. Right, are we good with the sound? Can you hear the sound? If you can give me a reaction button, great, thank you. Okay, so we're going to breathe in, fabulous, by moving round and breathing out at the top. So moving round, breathing in and breathing out. You can breathe out your mouth. Breathing in and breathing out. You can breathe in one way and out the other. For 3, and 2, and 1. I put it back onto speaker just in case of the recording, so apologies. Okay. Okay, let's do those ujjayi breaths, okay? This is breathing in through your nose, breathing into your diaphragm, and then breathing out. Back down through your body with your mouth closed. So breathing in. Really let the air out of your body. For 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, well done. So now we're just going to do some fire breathing. So we're going to breathe in through our nose. We're going to shrug our shoulders We're just going to breathe out of our nose. This is where you might end up releasing. So you might want some tissues nearby because it does clear you out. And you're keeping your mouth shut and the fire, and you're pulling up into your Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor, nice and tight, shrugging your shoulders. Just breathing through your nose. For 3, 2, 1. Breathe in and release. You may be used to doing this longer if you practice Kundalini, but this is just like a little bit of a taster warm up for the Goddess Chakra Dance. So hands on your shoulders, elbows up. Again, it's the same thing, breathing in and out. Now, if you're not used to twisting, go slowly. If you're more used to twisting in yoga, then you can twist. So breathe in one way, out the other. For 3, 2, and 1. Breathe in and breathe out. If you just close your eyes for a moment and just feel the energy you're creating in your body. You can sigh it out of your mouth. Okay, now onto all fours. Onto all fours. I can't actually see you very well, so I'm just presuming everything is okay. So onto all fours. So you're looking up, breathing in, and ujjayi the breath back down, mouth closed through the body. Arch your back, and really try and wriggle in. It's not static like yoga, it's wriggling in the air. So breathing in, and then wriggling it through the body out. Breathing in and out. For 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, now open your legs. We're going to go into child's pose. You're going to open your legs nice and wide and let your tummy just fall through. Spread your arms. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Keep breathing. Breathe out your mouth. And then you're just going to go into a cobra, which is stretching your back out. Okay, stretching your back out. And then back into the child's pose. Onto all fours again. Okay, and then we're going to breathe round one way, breathing in, and then make a noise to come out into child's pose. Around the other. Okay, so breathing in. For 3, 2, you can probably hear your body clicking and crunching a bit. 1, stretch your arm. Just breathe. Stay in your child pose for a moment. And then come up into a downward dog. So just bring up your arms and legs, bend your knees, straighten your arms. Just try and get your heels to the ground a bit if you can. Breathe out of your mouth, and then just walk your feet slowly to your hands. And then roll up really slowly to stand. Okay? Okay, good. It's a little warm up for you. I hope you're all doing well. I think I can tell you who I can see at the top. So if there's any issues, I'll tell you who I can see. I can see Stephanie and Lauren at the top there. So if there are any issues, it'll be you two that I can see in the reactions, all right? So we're moving now into, we are now moving into the shakeout. We're moving in. I haven't been in this room for a few weeks because I've had my son here and his girlfriend. So it's kind of like moving back into the space for me as well. So we're going to be shaking out. So this is where we just bend our knees and we just let our body just completely react. This is a tribal shakeout, and the tribes have been doing it for thousands of years. And we always think, wow, that looks an interesting thing to do. Looks a bit strange. This is the best thing to do, to just get rid of anything that doesn't serve you. And if you notice that people with autism, they stim. This is called stimming or shaking out, right? That's to regulate their nervous system. We need it too. We all need it. Okay, so you can shake out around your body. Okay, you can shake out however you like. You can shake out, do a ragdoll to the floor, that come up slowly. But if you just want to shake out like this, that's fine too. But close your eyes, feel the breath, keep releasing out and just letting go. You will feel fantastic after this, okay? So let us begin the shakeout.
Unspoken, a promise is broken. I'm under surveillance. They know what my name is. I need some protection, some love and affection. There's 1,000 reasons, but one is the number.
Remember, it doesn't matter what you look like. It's all about the way you feel. Going, keep shaking.
Welcome to my spaceship. It's beautiful forever. Well, she's right here when you left her, and the heart's a lonely hunter.
Just really let go of your body. Shake out is a really important part of this process.
Save bottles of water and flour and sugar. Turn off the AC and hang up the bed sheets. Cover the windows, careful where the light goes. Yank out the cable and blow out the candles. Welcome to my spaceship. You're beautiful forever. She's right here where you left her, and her heart's a lonely hunter. Under the counter, well, that is your nature. Rib grind or roasted, buttered or toasted. The greater the BPs, the higher the AC. I got acoustics down in the back seats. Stereo nation, amplification. The brave and the righteous, they're safe in their houses. And one is just a number, the heart's a lonely hunter. One is a number. Heart is a hunter. One is a number. Heart is a hunter. Welcome to my spaceship.
sight out of your mouth. Just feel it in your palms, sight out of your mouth. Start to feel the energy being created in your body, working on every level, every single level, your physical, emotional, spiritual, every single level of your body. You're going to start to feel this process. Just breathe out. Okay, so now we're going to actually start moving into the chakra system. Okay, now that we've warmed our bodies up. So the focus today is on Mother Earth, on us as mothers. So I'm going to ask you, remember, if you want to keep your cameras off, it's fine, but we're really going to try and get into our own bodies, releasing that shame and that fear. So the mother is the root. So I'm going to ask you to hold on to your perineum, holding on to your yoni, holding on to feeling the beat of your body. If you can feel that pulse in your perineum, that is the pulse of your body. That is the pulse of Mother Earth coming directly up. Even if you imagine a golden thread from Shiva sky to Shakti, to Mother Gaia, to the floor, to the earth, you will feel that through your body. This is your foundations, your roots, your strength, your power, your stability, your security. Yeah. This is releasing all fear, family relationships, all the things that hold you back. And if you have tightness in this area, it's because we are holding on to so much in these, especially in the root and in the sacral, which we'll come to soon. So I want you now, take a deep breath out and just feel that pulse in your body. And I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and imagine yourselves as a grandmother oak. So reaching up to the sky, reaching up with your long branches, your stable trunk and your deep roots. So lifting your toes, putting them back down onto the earth, and just imagining the roots of the grandmother oak spreading through the mud, the clay, the chalk, the water, the mycelium, and just imagining those roots spreading far and wide underneath the earth. And then the roots are going to wrap themselves around the core of the earth. They're going to wrap themselves around the ruby of the core of the earth, the red ruby. And you're just going to bring this red ruby up with the roots of your tree, of your grandmother oak. Bring them up through your feet, between your calves, between your knees, between your thighs, and up into your perineum. And as the ruby moves up through your perineum, it changes color from red into the sacral of orange, into the solar plexus as fire, into the heart as green, into the throat as blue, into the third eye as purple, and then out as white light through the top of your head. And if you just bring your arms around your body, this is the process we're going on through all the colors, through the energy disc of the center of your body and out as white light. And imagine sort of white glitter, white angel dust coming out the top of your head and around your body. This is the process. This is the journey we are now going on. So the root chakra is primal. Okay, the root chakra is all about feeling into the earth. Okay, so we're going to keep our palms open. We're going to pad, we're going to feel, you can even touch the earth. So this is all about drumming and padding and being primal. Okay, so let's do that. Let's bring in Mother Earth. Let's bring in the root chakra. Let go of what doesn't serve us there too, and bring in what does. And that's what this is all about.
Going down the way to the border, going down the lane to the bay, going down the way to the border, going down the lane to the bay. I'm going down.
So you can pad, drum around your body. Make sure you keep breathing. Beautiful, beautiful. Breathe out of your mouth. Sigh. Feel it in your palms. Feel the energy you're creating. There you go. You just burnt off a few mince pies. Beautiful. Connecting ourselves to the earth. And releasing the fear. Releasing the fear. What fears do we have? We all have fears. We just need to release them in a held space. So now moving to the sacral chakra, to the womb space, to the water element. So just give your womb a rub. Give your womb a rub. You can even make the womb mudra and just close your eyes and breathe into the womb. Thanking your womb for housing your children, housing your projects, housing your new ideas, housing everything that you've created in your life. That space is so needed, and the cycles of whether you're still in cycles of bleed or whether you've moved into menopause or whether you're other side of menopause, it makes no difference. Your womb space is there to shelter you, to hold everything you need. It's the temptress and the creatrix. The temptress is the one that is shunned, your sexuality. This is where you hold shame, okay? We want to release that shit, release that shame, okay? And as some of you know, once you read in my own story, once I released shame, there's so much came through my body and this rush came through. And now I see this process so strongly because we hold so much in our hips and in our back. So moving into that temptress, to be creative, we have to have flow. We have to have that watery flow. So whatever you're trying to create for 2023, you need to be doing it with ease and grace through water. So we're going to move our hips now. You can move your hips whatever way you like. You can make an infinity sign. You can move your hips forward and back, side to side. Okay. You can do the old Grease, John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John, which is very good because it just really does open up your hips. You can even jive, depending on the music, but depending on what you prefer. But just remember to be led. And we're going to move through with the rest of our body. Okay, remember, keeping your eyes shut. Nobody cares what you look like. It's all about being in flow. Okay. Don't forget to drink. Don't forget to keep breathing through your mouth. Okay. Here we go. So moving any way you like, it's up to you. It's just releasing your hips. dance even better. Give yourself a wiggle. Okay, breathe it out of your mouth, sigh it out of your mouth. Feel it in your palms. Feel the energy you're creating in your palms each time. Take a sip of water or herbal tea and breathe. I hope you're doing well. As I say, it's very hard to see you, but I hope you're doing well and understanding and enjoying the process. So, moving now into the solar plexus, into the furnace of the body, the fire. Yeah, this is the warrior goddess, okay? So, not to scare you too much, but I have a sword that I use. Did I just, with a sword, it's a knife. Okay, it's not a sword, it's a knife, but it cuts away the boundaries. And that's what we want to do. We want to cut away the boundaries, cut away things that have been not serving us, cut away the limiting beliefs. Yeah. And I'm not suggesting that you will go out now if you've got people in your space and get a knife, but if you're in your kitchen and you're just alone, just see how it feels. You know, we can't really do these things usually, but just see how it feels to cut away the boundaries. This is the fire. This is all about standing up for yourself, taking up space, stop playing small. Yeah, it's burning away the fear, the shame that comes into that furnace of fire, into the warrior, and just burning it away. So many of us women have been told to play small. This is our opportunity to play full out. And I invite you in this dance to turn. I'm going to put it on gallery view if you want to turn on your cameras just for this dance. We're all going to dance out together, noticing and witnessing and acknowledging each other without judgment. Big piece of the work that I do with all of you and with my ladies, my goddesses, is always to notice, witness, acknowledge without judgment, to get out of the drama triangle. We show up and play full out. So this is just about you doing that too. Okay. And one thing that we have to stop doing this year is saying yes when we mean no. Do not be afraid to be speaking your truth and saying yes and standing in your power, saying no and standing in your power. So I'm going to put you all onto gallery view for this. So if you want to turn on your cameras, fine. If you don't, also fine. But it'd just be nice to see who's there. Oh, how lovely. I can see you all. There's Coral. Lovely, lovely. Fabulous. 50. So yes, great. All right. Lovely having so many of you there. Anna and Chloe and Gianna, whoever wants to come on, that's great. Lovely. Who've we got? Carol in Tenerife. Yes, yes, brilliant, brilliant. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. We've got some people, I think, from the States as well. So that's amazing. Well done. Okay, let us begin. Let's play full out. I'm going to keep my eyes on so I can see you actually. So here we go. Let's play full out for this one. Ah, okay, my favorite. Okay, we're doing my favorite. Let us play big time sensuality. Let's do this, ladies. What are we bringing in for 2023? and sigh it out of your mouth. Feel it in your palms. Let's go back. Okay. Don't want to get rid of you or anything like that, do we? No, let's get you onto beginning. Okay, fabulous. Well done for joining in. Those that could, those of you who weren't, no problem. And those on replay, obviously you can't. That's so good just to dance with you, feeling in our power, feeling in our strength. So let's just breathe it. Breathe it through. Getting sweaty in here. We're going to start to kind of, we're in that midway point now. And we're going to start to kind of, well, actually, we've got quite a strong song for the heart next, but then we're going to start to slow it down. So take a deep breath in, sigh it out, feel it in your palms. So moving now into the heart space. This is the inner child and the maiden. The inner child and the maiden, and we're going to tap into the inner child. Going to use a bit of Donna Eden's energy medicine, or EFT if you like. Maybe it's more familiar to you with EFT, but just tapping into the heart space. You are enough, you are worthy, you are loved. So many of us hold so many things in our heart space, like rejection and abandonment as children, and it comes up as adults. It's really in the consciousness right now. It's really what's coming through. We are all kind of being triggered by those things that were never resolved as children. So we're just going to bring it all up, the fear, the shame, into the heart space, tapping in, telling ourselves we are enough, we are worthy, we are loved. And then the maiden, giving her a hug. Oh my God, our younger selves as women, how many of us knew what we were doing? How many of us had a guidebook around sexuality, sensuality, relationships? We still don't. We still have to rely on each other for this guide, okay? So you are enough, you are worthy, you are loved. There are no mistakes. There are only initiations into the goddess. When you start to work on this process of coming out the drama triangle and into the Shiro's journey, remember one thing. Remember one thing. There are no mistakes, there are only initiations into the goddess. So after tapping, we're just going to do a little routine of touching, not being afraid, cross-bodying the hemispheres of our brain, of our body, touching our breath, touching all of our body, giving ourselves a hug. My legs are too wide, go down, up, touching the perineum, touching the breast, giving yourself a hug into the heart space, through the chakras and around the energy body. Sigh it out, okay? It's such a beautiful way. One more time, cross-bodying, and then just touching. Don't be afraid. When did you last touch your own body? This is the thing. We know the first time I did this, I thought, oh, my skin's soft. Through the heart space, through the chakras and around the energy body. This is really letting go of shame, of fear, of the past, okay? And I've actually got quite a jumpy track for this, okay? It's quite a New Year-y fab track. Sometimes we're going to use more emotional tracks, but it's New Year, soft start. So start with the tapping. You're just tapping into the thymus. This is here. This is just a release of your immunity and love for yourself. Keep breathing.
People of the north, people of the south. If you believe this one, then you go shout it out. People of the west and the people of the east. Until Jah come, me say Jah me can't cease. So you can come with this, or you can come with that. When the lion come with a better lunch and attack the pistols come, play flick down flat. You know your worries done, man, it's a natural fact.
But cross body.
You are alive, and you will survive. dust to dust. It's time the system done. It's time the system bust. It's time it disappear. No hocus pocus. We no have no fears in a Jah love we trust. Straight to England from Barbados. Reflection of the motherland where God made us. When we step in at the place, yeah, we stay conscious. And when them turn up the bass, we kick up from us, yes. 'Cause you are alive, and you will survive. So get ready to ride. 'Cause you are alive, and you will survive. So get ready to ride. You are alive, and you will survive. So get ready to ride. You are alive, and you will survive. So get ready to ride. You are alive, and you will survive. So get ready to ride. You are alive, and you will survive. So get ready to
Ah, sigh it out of your mouth. Feel it in your palms. Hope you're doing okay. Take a sip of water or tea. Now we're moving into the ethereal. So I'm going to invite you now to come down, to go up into the ethereal, into the spirit elements. So grab your bolster or cushion and come and sit on the floor with me. And we're going to move into the throat chakra. We're going to move into the throat chakra. So this, if you have any eucalyptus at hand, anyone that's bought the oils, then you can grab that now. And we're just going to open up. If you don't worry, you can just use your favorite oil, that's fine. We're just going to open up the throat to the medicine woman, to speaking our truth. So many of us do not speak our truth. We do not say how we feel. And as the fear and the shame rises into the furnace and burns up into the ethers, the truth has to come out through the throat chakra and the other elements in the spiritual elements. So if you have eucalyptus, just drop a little bit of eucalyptus in your hand and then just rub in your hand, put it on your throat if you're okay with that. Also in your sinuses if your skin is okay with that. Okay, so the medicine woman, she really needs us to speak out. This time there's so much coming up for us. We must speak our truth. So this is mantra. This is mantra. This is where we repeat, like the dance, we repeat it every day. Okay, so by repeating something, you're getting it into the cells, a cellular level, you are really changing your body, your mind, your spirit on every level. So through mantra, through repeating something over and over again, becomes who you are. So in this element, you can sing, you can hum, just make vibration in the throat. Okay, so you can sit with your palms up, you can sit in a root chakra if you want, whatever feels comfortable, you know, however you're used to sitting with your hands, with your palms up, you're calling in the energy. You can still move for this one. And we're just going to do 5 minutes. Actually, it's Ong Namo. So Ong Namo, Gurudev Namo. I see the divine in you, see the divine in me. And in Kundalini yoga, we always open with Ong Namo, calling in the divine. So actually, this is a very long piece. I will send you the playlist if you want to do the whole piece. But we will only do 5 minutes of the mantra. Yes, it's 10 minutes in total. So you can always go back on the playlist if you like any point of this playlist, any point of this sequence, you can always go back to. So we're just going to open up our throats now. So sing, chant, or just hum if you don't know it.
Breath of life.
inside, out of your mouth. Feel it in your palm. Okay. Now moving up into the wise woman. So if you have frankincense, lovely. You can place a bit on your third eye. If not, again, don't worry. So we're just opening up the third eye. We're opening up the wise woman. Yeah, this is where we step into that next phase in our life where we open up to listening to the downloads, listening to what's coming through, the whispers, the things that, you know, we have in our minds every day, the list, the to-do list. We just need to shut that down and just to try and hear what's coming through, maybe from our subconscious, through our dreams, through our meditation. So this is where we're going to have 5 minutes meditation, just keeping still, palms down, just being very present in our bodies, just focusing on the light and the third eye. So the third eye is just between the two eyes. So if you can focus on the light, looking up to the sky or whatever light is coming through your window. Maybe you can see a white light, maybe you can see like kind of a purple hue from the third eye. Just keep your mind on that focus, on that third eye. And just don't try to imagine your thoughts coming in and letting them pass like clouds in the sky. So just let all those thoughts come in and out as they do. You can't shut off your mind, you can't shut off your thoughts, but you can let them pass. And maybe something else is coming through. Maybe you can see a visualization of yourself for 2023 or going forward, something new. So just be very present in your body. Listen to your body. If you just need to collapse a bit, just collapse a bit. Just allow your body to relax in. So palms down. And 5 minutes meditation, which is not easy for some. So just do your best. A focus on the light will help. Keep breathing. Keep letting go. Okay, take a deep breath out of your mouth, right out of your mouth. Feel it in your palms. Okay. Now, last but not least, we come to the crown chakra. The crown chakra, this is your high priestess. I'm going to ask you now to lift your arms up to the sky and grab your crown. See the crown with all its jewels. Just bring the crown onto your head. You are now going to embody the journey we've just been on. And I'm going to invite you to lie down in a moment to receive some Reiki from me, from my body to you, to opening up all the chakras now, accepting every piece of energy that is available to us to just really deepen our practice and step into our high priestess, because being the high priestess is the ultimate gift we can give ourselves. Just look at the way we sit. When we place our crown on, we sit tall, we sit in our power. And when we place our high priestess on our head, we step into the woman we desire to be. So I invite you now to lie down on your backs and just place your feet on the ground and just lie down. And I'm going to ask you to place your left hand on your heart and your right hand on your hara. So, one moment. So your left hand on your heart and your right hand on your hara. And we're just going to take some deep breaths in and deep breath out, some ujjayi breath. And deep breaths in, breathing into your diaphragm and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. Making sure your back is really on the floor. Rocking from side to side can just give you that extra connection to the floor. So placing your hands again into your perineum, into your yoni, into the pulse of your body, into your base chakra, your root chakra, into Mother Earth, you as mother, into your safety and security, letting go of all fear. Repeat the mantra, I let go of all fear. I let go of all fear. I let go of all fear. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. I send you Reiki, love, healing, and light into your root chakra. Then move your hands to your sacral chakra, to your womb space. Give it a rub. Into your temptress and your creatrix, I send you Reiki, love, healing, and light. Repeat the mantra. I am in flow today. I am in flow today. I am in flow today. Take a deep breath in, sigh it out. Then moving to your hara, to your solar plexus, to your warrior, I send you Reiki, love, healing, and light. Repeat the mantra. I stand in my power today. I stand in my power today. I stand in my power today. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. And then to your heart space, I send you Reiki, love, healing, and light. Repeat the mantra, I am enough, I am worthy, I am loved. I am enough, I am worthy, I am loved. I am enough, I am worthy, I am loved. Take a deep breath in, sigh it out. And then to your throat chakra, to speaking your truth, I send you Reiki, love, healing, and light. To your medicine woman, repeat the mantra, I speak my truth today. I speak my truth today. I speak my truth today. Take a deep breath in, sigh it out. And then to your third eye, to the wise woman, I send you Reiki, love, healing, and light. Repeat the mantra, I hear the whispers today. I hear the whispers today. I hear the whispers today. And then to your crown, again, reaching up into the sky. You can never have enough putting your crown on. See the gems, see the jewels in your crown and place it on your head. Then place your hands behind your head, put your feet together, maybe get your back really onto the floor. Open up your chakras, all your chakras. I send you Reiki love, healing and light into your crown, through your whole body, seeing a golden thread from Shiva sky to Shakti, Mother energy of the earth, all the way through your body. I send you Reiki love, healing and light. Repeat the mantra. I am the high priestess. I am my own sovereign queen. I am the high priestess. I am my own sovereign queen. I am the high priestess. I am my own sovereign queen. Take a deep breath in, quiet down. And bring your knees together. Give yourself a squeeze and rock from side to side. If you want to stay on the floor and have a longer savasana, then please do so. Especially if you're watching on replay and you have the playlist, then feel free just to stay on the floor. The rest of you can roll over to one side and come up slowly to seated. Come back onto your bolster and come and place your hands on your body. Place your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your hara, on your solar plexus. Take a deep breath in into your hara and ujjayi it out. And again, breathing in and ujjayi out. And one more time. And breathe it out. You can also hear, just sigh it out. Feel. We usually just sigh it out. For some reason, I felt the need for more ujjayi breath. So whatever you need to release. So if you're watching on replay, then just continue to lie down. For those of you that have the diaries, then grab your diary now, write in it if you wish to. Just write down some gratitude and anything that you have felt today. Also, I'd just like to say thank you so much again for joining me. And I will be listing the replays on the WhatsApp group. So if I don't have your phone number and email, can you make sure that I have it? And I will be sending out the replays and playlists for you to do this in your own time again, or if you miss a day, you'll be able to do this as well. Also, just let me know if you DM me if you want any oils or the chakra cards or the diary or anything else. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much. It's the first time I'm doing it to so many people, so I hope the sound has been okay. I'm going to stop the recording now so we can have a little chat after I stop the recording if anybody wants to stay on and speak to me personally. But thank you so much for showing up today. This journey will change your life. It's so comprehensive. When you get to know it, you'll be able to do it with the playlist on your own as well, in your own time. And then you'll just really feel into the changes that you're making. So just so well done for showing up, and love and light to you all. And I'll see you all again, I hope, tomorrow. Mwah. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to stop recording.